What is going on, guys? My name is Juan and welcome to today's video. So it's going to be a bit of a different one. So we're going to be reacting to today's Nintendo Direct at E3, and I'm super excited for this. The last Nintendo Direct, I don't remember when it was, but just Nintendo Directs in general, always exciting. Exciting to see what new games come out. And it says actually right here it'll be around 40 minutes, exclusively on Nintendo Switch software, mostly releasing in 2021. Now that has me kind of worried because the thing I want the most is a new Monolith Soft game, maybe like a Xenoblade X 2 or a Xenoblade 3, and I don't think that'll come out anytime soon. So that's what I'm hoping for. But we still got a few minutes. We got 5 more minutes for the Direct to come. So I'll just meet you guys when it actually starts. All right, guys. I think it's starting. Let's go full screen, actually. Yep, COVID-19. Let's go. Nintendo Direct. Don't expect any wild reactions because I'm not that type of person.
Hello everyone, I'm Shin Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
And I'm going to be coughing.
Hello, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide as well.
The Nintendo
I've just
Switch
been
system
coughing
is
recently.
now in its 5th year, and many people around the world are playing games on it. Nintendo Switch is being enjoyed by a wide range of players spanning all ages and all levels of gaming.
Got mine just right there.
Thank you all very much. We've been able to offer a wide variety of games on the system, not just from Nintendo, but also from our many development and publishing partners.
This cough is going to be annoying.
I hope that each of you watching this Nintendo Direct will be able to find a game that suits your personal tastes.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of games that I won't really have an interest in, but,
Nintendo Switch games.
you know,
And
it's all
focusing
cool.
on a
You
selection
don't
of
need to
games
like every
releasing
single
this
game.
year. We hope you enjoy it.
I'm a big Xenoblade stan, so
Okay, to begin, please take a look at this video.
let's see. I don't know if the audio's desyncing or not. Is this Breath of the Wild 2? We haven't heard anything about this in 2 years. It's gotta be. Yo, that's Ganondorf right there. Or is it a new Smash Fighter, actually? It is. Kazuya. I don't know who this is, honestly. But yeah. I should have expected this. They always start the directs with a Smash Fighter. Let me actually look up who Kazuya is. I have no idea. Looks like it's from Street Fighter. Oh, it's from Tekken? Oh no, they threw Pit and the Spring Court person. And I think that was Marth. Yo, that looks crazy. Yeah, like I said, not the most wild reactions. Mostly for this one because I don't know who it is. I've never played Tekken before. But yeah, let me know how excited you guys are for it. I don't really play Smash Bros. A lot. Yeah. How many more fighters are they gonna announce for this? But yeah. Kazuya Mishima from Tekken. I think that's our first Tekken rep. Okay, I'm gonna be doing research if I don't know anything. Little old Kirby.
Hello, I'm Masahiro Sakurai.
Daddy Sakurai!
I'm the director of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. Kazuya Mishima from the fighting game series Tekken will join the battle. Surprise! I'll go over the details at a later date.
I know a
so
lot of
please
people
sit
were like
tight.
saying Rayman,
For
but
today, though, we
I didn't
prepared
really
a short
think that
video
was
to showcase Kazuya's moves
a
in
viable
Super Smash
option.
Brothers Ultimate.
I mean,
Please
Rayman
take a
would be
look.
cool, but I guess that could still be a possibility. Who knows? I already forgot this dude's name. Kazuma? No, we'll look it up. Kazuya, that's his name. So I do expect Breath of the Wild 2 news in this direct. Because last we've seen of it was 2 years ago. And it was just like a small little teaser. And then I think in the last direct they were saying we don't have any Breath of the Wild 2 news, so sorry about that. But then they announced one for the Wii, a remake for that. Skyward Sword, that's what it's called.
This feels like Tekken. No, it's Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Yep.
I'll talk about the fighter more in a future presentation. We still have to record it first, actually. The air date is shown below.
June
Please stay tuned.
28th. They'll announce more details.
Thank you, Mr. Sakurai. New fighter Kazuya in Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Oh. It's cost annoying.
Please look forward to seeing how Kazuya, who has experienced many harsh battles across the Tekken series, will fight in this game. All right, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
All right, let's see what they have.
Your choices matter in these emotional, supernatural tales.
I don't know if we're already at the point where we're at GameStop. Not people will know about. All right. Life is Strange Remastered. What? That's cool. Yo. What is Life is Strange? I've heard of it. Obviously never played it or seen it played.
Life is Strange True Colors launches on Nintendo Switch September 10th.
9/10.
And Life is Strange Remastered
Probably
Collection
won't
comes
play
to
that,
Nintendo
to be
Switch
honest. I don't really
later
have
this year.
a lot of time to play videos.
There's something for everyone on the Nintendo Switch system. You are Star-Lord, leading a legendary band of heroes for hire in this thrilling
I know that was hype
action-adventure
from
game.
one of the other
Jump on a
directs.
wild ride across
I mean,
the
not
cosmos,
the direct, one of the
overwhelm
other
opponents with
presentations.
Star-Lord's
Guardians of the
daring
Galaxy
combat style,
game.
and encounter iconic and original Mario
Again, not really
characters.
that interested.
You'll call the shots for the unpredictable Guardians
Yo,
as you
Rocket
face
Raccoon
cosmic threats
instead.
to save the galaxy. You got this, probably. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy blasts onto Nintendo Switch October 26th.
Nice.
Worms everywhere. In this real-time arena-based shooter, you'll squish your invertebrate
Yeah,
opponents
not
in
really that
32-player
interesting.
cross-platform combat. Play in daily challenges, battle modes,
I don't
and
really
seasonal
expect
events
much,
to
to
worm
be
your way
honest.
up the ranks.
Because usually people
Plus,
expect
the
a
Patchwork
ton of
Bear
shit.
outfit exclusive to
to
the
come
Nintendo
out,
Switch version
but
will be available for free for 2
I
weeks.
mean, I
after
have my
launch. A new map,
expectations
Spaceport
not
Showdown,
set that
launches
high.
with Worms Rumble.
All I'm really
to
looking
Nintendo
forward to
Switch
is
June
see what
23rd.
Monolith
Get a
Soft has in
25%
store for us.
discount when you pre-order the game starting today on
And then
Nintendo
like
eShop.
getting to see Breath of the Wild 2. Splatoon 3,
The
maybe.
fantastical realm of
I know a lot of
Orcanon
people are hyped
awaits.
about that. But I
As
feel like they're just
explore this
releasing
fully
Splatoon
hand-painted
games.
world,
Like,
you'll customize a team of demigods and
I
unleash
feel like Splatoon
devastating
2 like
attacks in
barely came
captivating
out, and they're already
turn-based
coming out
combat.
with the Splatoon 3. I mean, it's good for, I guess, people that like
Launches
it.
on Nintendo
I like
Switch September 30th.
Splatoon. I just never played it. Yeah.
return to the funny, charming, and quirky world of Two
Yeah,
Point
we're at the
County.
point where like
In the wholesome management sim
they're gonna
2
be announcing a bunch of games
you'll build
not
and
a lot
run
of
your
people
very
care
own
about.
university the way you want it.
If you care about it,
Lots
good
of
for
creative
you.
tools are at your disposal to make the school yours and take your education
game actually
empire
looks
to
fun.
the next level. Enrollment for 2 Point Campus starts on Nintendo Switch next year.
I don't know. Kind of reminded me of like Sim City a little bit.
A beloved series rolls into its 20th
Donkey
anniversary
Kong?
this year.
I don't know. I just saw bananas. Oh, Monkey Ball. Monkey Ball came out 20 years ago? Hey, let's go. I remember I was like at this arcade once that had Monkey Ball, and I played it for a little bit. I was not good at all. Cause like the little monkey was like going all over the place, and I was trying to control it, but kind of hard. Kind of hard. Oh, and then they have mini games. Because I was always trying to go for all the bananas.
Go Bananas wins Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania rolls onto Nintendo
Nice.
Switch October 5th.
That's Sega stuff.
It's a blast from parties past, and you're invited. Ready for another round of Mario Party Mayhem? Of course you are. It's a superstar collection of Mario Party boards and minigames.
I mean, I guess that's
Live it up on 5 classic boards from the Nintendo 64 era, including
Wait a
Peach's
minute.
birthday cake and Spaceland. Each board is packed with zany events guaranteed to keep
I
you
mean,
on
if
your
they do
toes.
this right,
And
I'm
when we
hyped.
say zany, we mean it.
I just don't really
Jump.
expect much from Mario Party.
Connect
The
blocks.
creators of them anymore.
And give facelifts
'Cause Mario Party was so fun,
in hilarious
but
over-the-top
like the
minigames.
the
All
recent
of which
ones,
support
starting
button
from
controls.
9, 10, the
With
3DS
100
ones.
minigames from the Mario Party series catalog, you'll have a blast in this all-star fun fest.
It seems like they just like
Here's a
gave
little
up
party
on like
favor. All
Mario
game
Party
modes work with
series.
online play.
only
Even if
100
you're
minutes.
partying solo, you can
And they've all
randomly
we
match
played
with other
before.
partygoers worldwide. Playing a board game online with friends? Save your progress mid-game, grab a snack, then resume the festivities.
I mean, I
Stickers
guess
are also
that's
available to communicate with others. It's time to party!
Mario
in
Party Superstars.
Launching on the Nintendo Switch system.
Hey, if they do
October
this
29th.
right, then it looks
Pre-orders
fun.
begin today
I might
on
actually
Nintendo
get it.
eShop.
October 29th. That's the day after my brother's
did you think?
birthday.
Before we show this next trailer, I'd like to say one thing. Currently, we're working hard on the latest game in the Metroid Prime series, Metroid Prime 4.
They did announce
Which we
Metroid Prime
previously
4
announced.
a while ago.
But today, we'd like to introduce another new entry in the Metroid franchise. Please take a look.
It's kind of sad what happened with Metroid Prime 4 because they announced just like the letter 4. Everyone was so hyped, but then like they had to like scrap the whole game. They have Metroid 5. Is it Metroid Prime 5 though? What's that? Samus, look out! I've never played Metroid before, but I know a lot of people like it. I've seen the, I forgot, there was this one like 2D Metroid game. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Super Metroid. I've seen that game before, and that actually looked pretty cool. Pretty cool. Metroid Dread. Ooh. Hype for that. I told you guys I'm not a great reactor. It looks like is it only 2D? Yeah, it's a shame what happened with Metroid Prime 4 because God. Samus, shoot it. Metroid Dread. When does it come out? The release date? October the 8th. That's cool.
That was the trailer for the first new 2D Metroid game in roughly 19 years. The brand new
First
Metroid Dread game.
19 years? Dang.
As the name Dread implies, this is a Metroid game with a new feel, showcasing a variety of threats that Samus will encounter.
Hey, if you're a Metroid fan,
Scheduled to be released on October
I bet
8th,
y'all are
so
excited
it
for
won't be
this.
too long until launch. On that same day, we'll
Ooh,
also
amiibo.
be releasing amiibo figures
I don't
of
have that
Samus
many amiibo.
and the Emmy, the robot
Because
seen
they're
in the video.
freaking expensive, bro.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
More headlines with your games.
These familiar franchises are back on Nintendo Switch.
Just
Get
Dance
ready to
2022.
get
Video quality just went crap.
Hit the
Whatever.
dance floor in Just Dance 2022, launching on Nintendo Switch November 4th.
Cruise
The
and
arcade
Blast.
smash hit Cruisin' Blast is speeding onto Nintendo Switch. Blast your
Did
way
I just
through nearly
get
30
dinosaurs?
over-the-top
Oh,
tracks.
you could drive a horse?
Up to 4 players can race together, so pick your favorite vehicle and
They
hit
are
the road.
dinosaurs, what the heck?
Cruisin' Blast launches
donut?
as console exclusive on
Yo,
Nintendo
this is
Switch
hilarious.
this fall. It's the
The
ultimate
ultimate
Dragon
Dragon
Ball Z experience.
Experience.
Relive the story of Goku and other Z fighters through 4
Yo.
sagas in this action RPG. Saiyan, protect the Earth from an invasion by Vegeta.
Never
and
watched
Nappa.
Dragon Ball Z.
Frieza, take a
Maybe I
stand
have
against
when
the
I was like
evil
little,
Emperor.
but
Cell, battle the androids in a fight to
years,
the
bro.
death. Majin Buu, an epic showdown with the most fearsome foe. Along with the main story, you can explore the vast world of
That reminded me
Dragon
of
Ball Z.
Fortnite for some reason.
Hey, why not help out the locals? Or collect ingredients for
It's a
delicious
big
meals.
fish.
You could always train to acquire new skills, too. There are lots of things to keep you busy. The boss battle episodes, A New Power Awakens
Interesting.
Parts 1 and 2 is also included. Dragon Ball Z
September-
Kakarot
what day
plus
is
A
it
New
at?
Power Awakens set
It's
punches
June
its way
15th.
onto Nintendo Switch September 24th. Grab a golf club
golf.
and get ready to tee
Yo,
off.
this Mario Golf game actually looks kind of cool.
The Mario
Especially with
Golf
that
Super
game
Rush
mode where like they were all
launches
just like
soon. Here's a
running.
quick glimpse into each of the modes. Standard golf. Take your time to read the wind and terrain on the greens.
Mario
Hit
Sports
different types of
sports
shots
games are
and
pretty
aim
cool.
for under par.
I've never really bought any of them,
Nice burger.
but they're
Speed
usually
golf.
pretty cool. Except for like
Smack
that
your
tennis
ball
one
and
on the
chase
Wii U, which
after
was
it.
trash.
Be the first to get your ball in the hole. Outpace your rivals with special dashes and special shots.
Bro. The Mario Sports game I want is like a remake or like the new Mario Strikers.
Duke it out over 9 flag-marked holes in an obstacle-filled arena.
Obviously because I like
Capture
football,
3
but
flags to win. Golf Adventure. Go from rookie to pro with your Mii character. The golfing
it was
challenges
like
that
football
await
on
may surprise
steroids.
you.
Mario Strikers.
And here's some news.
Hey,
Updates are planned for future
Donk
release,
City.
including
New
additional
Donk City.
courses and playable characters. The fairway's almost open, so
I
set your
did
tee
not
time
want to mess
and
up
get
your name.
ready
I
to
think it's
ace those
Halloween.
shots in Mario Golf Super Rush, swinging onto the Nintendo Switch
June
system
25th.
June
That's like
25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
in 6 days. Is it? No.
Ready for the ride of a lifetime?
Monster
Welcome to
Hunter
the vast
Stories
and vibrant
2.
world of Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter, another series that I know a lot of people like. I just never tried it
As a
out.
rider in this RPG adventure, you'll explore diverse landscapes by riding your Monstie, a monster companion. Gather materials such as honey and ore, then use them to craft items for your journey.
Kinda similar to Xenoblade.
But beware of the many monsters roaming about. Some are docile, but others may suddenly ambush you. To fight, You'll team up with your Monsti and use weapons and
All right,
skills to
it's been
overwhelm
20
enemy
minutes
monsters
left.
in turn-based battles.
I mean, it's been 20 minutes,
And you'll
which
be
means it's
rewarded
20
with their
minutes left,
materials,
probably.
which can be forged into new weapons and armor. Hey,
Yeah.
is that an egg? You might be able to hatch a new Monsti. Incredibly powerful Monsties can also hatch from rare eggs. Need more traveling buddies?
So far, nothing like
Join up with friends for co-op
really
multiplayer quests and battles.
that attention grabbing.
Ryder, it's going to be a real monster of an
I
adventure.
mean, the Metroid game and then the new Smash Fighter. was-
Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings
And
of
this
Twins,
is also
soars
Monster
onto
Hunter
Nintendo Switch
game. It's also
July
pretty
9th.
cool. July 9th.
You can play the free demo on June 25th and carry over your save data to the
There's
full
nothing
game.
that I'm really that excited about.
Here's a new game from the head of
New WarioWare
certain
game.
company.
Did you
The
miss
WarioWare
me?
is a fun
What
series.
do you mean? Who am I?
It's a me, why?
Wario. And it's finally ready. A brand new game from my company.
Nice.
Check it out. You
Yeah,
get to
WarioWare
control
is so
me.
fun. I've never actually like
To do this.
played it, but it looks so fun. Because you have like these little 5-second mini games that you try and do.
Check out these chumps. They came back and they have wonderful new talents. Throw that stick thing. Not so bad. Use the spinny whatchamacallit.
I'm actually
Nailed
hyped
it.
for this.
Same micro game.
When will it come out? I don't think I'll actually buy it because I don't tend to buy
Some big news.
a lot.
2 people can play together at the same time. So play nice or else. Eh? Not nice.
It's funny, there was like this,
Guess
I
you,
was like,
the one
stop
watching
releasing
this, better
multiplayer
get ready
games, I
for
don't have
some
any friends. And I'm like,
micro game mayhem.
relatable. Get it
The
together.
WarioWare Get It Together game launches
9/10.
exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system September
Yo, that's
10th.
hype.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What you just saw was the trailer for WarioWare. Get it together. In the latest
Wee.
installment of this series, there are new microgames that let you control
Oh, they're called
Wario and
micro
his
games.
friends.
I didn't know what to call them.
There is also a 2-player co-op mode, which greatly expands the gameplay.
Yeah.
It's releasing in the near future, so stay tuned. Next, please take a look at this.
I expect something big.
As a high school student living in Tokyo, your life is fairly normal. But that reality is upended after you get pulled into a different dimension.
Oh, no. I don't recognize this. Unless it's...
Another Tokyo exists, a post-apocalyptic world where angels and
Whoa.
demons reside.
That angel did not look nice.
Suddenly, you fuse with a mysterious figure, gaining the power to fight demons. What lies ahead in this alternate realm?
Yo, she looks sick. Shin Megami Tensei 5. I've heard of
The world is
this
now
game series,
transformed into a
Megami
sprawling,
Tensei.
demon-infested wasteland. Though
Don't know
only
anything
demons
about it, but
still
it
exist
looks
here.
awesome.
Many are hostile and will attempt to destroy you. Harness your newfound powers to fight demons using a command-based system. Finding their weak point is key. By targeting it, the number of consecutive actions you can perform in a combo will increase.
I don't know how much of this I need to know because I'm not
Though
gonna play
demons
it.
are
'Cause I don't
formidable
play a lot of video
opponents. You may be able to recruit them via negotiations, which begin when you open a conversation with them.
Let's talk with them instead of battling them. If so many people like.
If a negotiation is successful, a demon will become a powerful ally.
Oh no.
In some cases, by rejecting a demon's request, they may feel motivated and join you as an ally.
Oh, that's weird.
Demons that do join will fight
I don't want
alongside
that
you
thing
and
as an
grow
ally.
stronger.
It looks like a turnip with like a turkey
By
body.
fusing demon allies, another demon can be created.
That thing looks
The newly
crazy.
fused demon's innate abilities will vary, granting you a powerful ally, customized to your
Jack
needs
Frost.
and playstyle.
How many allies can you have? I already forgot what
Challenge the many demons roaming this post-apocalyptic
Something
world
Megami
by
Tensei.
harnessing the power of your own. What destiny will you choose?
in Megami Tensei.
Shin
5.
Megami Tensei 5 will
November
launch
12th.
exclusively on Nintendo Switch November 12th. Pre-orders for the physical version begin June 21st.
That was the latest trailer for Shin Megami Tensei 5.
The latest
Atlas.
trailer. Was there other trailers? I had no
This
idea.
is the newest game in the series. Please look forward to future updates.
I will.
Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
More headlines.
Celebrate 10 years of Danganronpa. In
See, I don't really
despair.
care about Danganronpa that much.
Testing.
I feel like they have Danganronpa at every direct.
System.
3 games in the deadly Danganronpa series are coming to
Or
Nintendo Switch.
Danganronpa.
I am this school.
Monokuma, the self-proclaimed school headmaster, has trapped you and other high school students in a game of literal life and death.
Your enemies about to
Unfortunately,
kill each
the
other.
only way out of the school
Hey, if
and
my
this
enemies
lethal
were out to
game
kill each
is to
other.
betray the other students. And so
That'd be
it
sick.
begins.
A body has been discovered.
A
When a
body
student
has
meets their
been
demise, a
discovered.
class trial will take place to reveal the culprit.
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mia?
Tanya, I had no idea.
They probably moved the body there.
Use the evidence you've gathered to refute contradictions
The
and
heck?
find the guilty
I
party.
wonder what people are saying. Probably not a lot of hype. Nothing really too big to get hyped about. That WarioWare game, that Metroid game, I
Are
like
you
the two
okay?
so far. I'm kind of
Plus, the board game from Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony has been expanded into a standalone game. Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp. An all-star cast of characters
seeing
from the
much.
Danganronpa series will come together to battle at a
Or-
tropical
Nope,
resort.
somebody is saying this
Who's the
directed S
strongest of
tier.
them all in
Somebody's
this
like more like
ultimate
sleep
brawl?
tier.
The 4-game collection Danganronpa Decadence launches as a physical exclusive on Nintendo Switch later this year. All 4 games will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop.
People, I don't know. Hey, this
We hope
game,
You're not afraid of
this
ghosts.
game's cool. Fatal Frame. The main character looks kind of attractive too. Oh yeah, the Mario Party game.
In this horror
That was
adventure game, you'll uncover the mysteries surrounding the ethereal but deadly Mount Hikami, believed to be
people
at the center
hating.
of many disappearances. Ghosts frequent this
Yeah, I felt like they
mountain.
could have done more
Your
with
only
that.
defense is a
WarioWare
camera
game,
to
I'm
hell and
excited
cast
for.
them out. Face your fears as you explore a variety of unsettling locations. This spine-chilling story features various protagonists, letting you
I'm
experience
not seeing
the
a
game
lot
from
of-
different perspectives.
A lot of hype for this
New
so far.
costumes and photo modes are included in this version. Can you investigate Mount Hikami and stay alive? Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water, creeps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
Yeah, the main character looks hot.
These games and DLC are coming soon, some even today.
Some even today.
Your war is not over. Raise hell in the first campaign expansion for Doom Eternal, The Ancient Gods Part 1.
Nice.
Deeper and more challenging combat awaits as you eliminate Hell's newest threats in demon-infested ruins and rain-swept terrain.
I remember like the
fate of
original
Cosmos is in
Doom,
your hands.
like somebody beat it like using a
Get
calculator.
slayed when this campaign expansion
Oh my
launches on
God.
Nintendo Switch later today. Get ramped up for 2 iconic skateboarding games fully remastered in HD.
Yo, this is like Tony
To
Hawk Pro
era-defining
Skater
games
1 and
as
2.
The legendary Tony Hawk and
I know these
Roger
were
are new
amazing
and
games.
returning pros.
I just never,
Take your sessions
again, I
on the
never
go with
played
all
them
the
before,
original
but
game
they were
modes.
awesome
And
games.
compete locally or online to show off
My
your
favorite,
tricks against
Tony
other
Hawk's
skaters.
Underground.
Drop into Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, launching on Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders are
Maybe like
available now
Tony
on
Hawk
Nintendo
American,
eShop.
Tony Hawk American Wasteland. Oh my god, that was a throwback.
After 4,000 years, Sateki, the Witch Queen, has risen from the dead, and only one group of heroes can stop her. The Strange Brigade.
There's like so many
In this
games
thrilling adventure, you'll blast through an
that
army of mummified monstrosities while solving
are out
puzzles
there.
in booby-trapped dungeons. Go it alone or team
How do
up
people,
with other
like,
daring
play
adventures
all of
in
these?
local wireless co-op and online play. Expect the unexpected when Strange Brigade launches on Nintendo Switch later today. It's a new adventure of cosmic proportions. Mario and his friends will team up with the Rabbids once again to restore order to the galaxy. Our heroes must
Wasn't there
stop
like
a
a Mario
mysterious
Rabbids game
new
that
evil
came
from
out for the
plunging the
Wii U?
universe into chaos.
I guess. Is there one for the Switch already?
Rabbid Rosalina joins them.
And if so, is this
Is
DLC?
she bored
then?
already? Explore
I
planets
know Mario
filled with
Rabbids is
quirky
actually
residents
pretty
and
cool.
even quirkier secrets. And in this fresh take on the tactical genre, our heroes can run freely around the battlefield, creating new
Yawning 'cause
strategic and
I'm
chaotic
tired.
possibilities.
I'm bored.
So aim for victory with a
Oh my
little
god,
help from
8
your
minutes
friends.
left, bro.
Wait,
No Breath of the Wild 2
who's
so
that?
far. It's crazy.
Well, one thing's certain.
And no
This is gonna be
Splatoon
one
3.
heck of a galactic adventure. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks
I guess
of
it's a
Hope
new game,
launches into space
available
or
2022.
onto Nintendo Switch next year.
I didn't get to read what that said. The original Advanced Wars, I think it said. I'm gonna finish my water. Yeah, at least I've stopped coughing. That's one thing that we can take from this direct.
Thrilling stories, memorable
I'm
characters,
starting to think there's gonna
and
be no
vibrant
monolith
gameplay are in
sauce
store
announcement.
as you lead the commanding officers to victory.
Just a bunch of games that I don't care about. And
Play
some
the
games
first two
that are like,
Advance Wars
I
campaigns
guess
in
they're
Advance
cool.
Wars 1+2
And then
Free
some
Boot
games
Camp,
are like,
marching
oh,
on
that's
to
cool,
Nintendo
but I'm not
Switch
gonna
this
play
holiday.
it.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
How is everything?
It's alright.
All right. This next segment will be our last announcement of the day.
A last
Please
announcement.
take a look.
Usually the last announcement's hype. It's Breath of the Wild 2. Wait, no, it's Hyrule Warriors expansion pass. What? I've never played Hyrule Warriors. I mean, I don't really have to say that, because I haven't really played any game. Available June 18th. I thought today was it. It's the 5th.
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you've just seen is a trailer for the first wave of DLC for the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity expansion pass from Koei Tecmo Games.
Cool.
It will follow Link and his allies through more battles that took place 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you'll look forward to it.
I mean, I guess that's cool.
I have a few more things to share with you all today.
A few more things.
We'll begin with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD game,
Ugh.
which launches next month.
I mean, I've seen like the trailers. Doesn't really
You'll
look that
immerse
good.
yourself in the role
I mean,
of
I
Link by
like
using
Skyward
2
Sword.
Joy-Con
I saw Trigger
controllers
Conway's
for
Let's Play. I thought it was
intuitive motion controls,
a cool game.
or by playing in handheld mode, wielding the sword via flicking the stick and
I know it gets a
button
lot of
controls.
hate because of like the motion controls.
This game depicts the oldest era in the Legend of Zelda series, the story of how it all began. What is the origin of the Master Sword? Why did a woman named Zelda become the legend for
I mean,
future
I guess it looks a
generations?
little better.
These
I mean,
will
I
all be
really didn't
unraveled
expect
in this
much.
game. We hope you're
July
looking
16th.
forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword
Yeah,
HD.
it's cool that Skyward Sword got a HD remake.
Next up, here's a little something you might like. This is a Game & Watch system that lets you play 3 games in the Legend of Zelda series. This year, the original Legend of Zelda game reaches its 35th anniversary. While we don't have any campaigns or other Nintendo Switch games planned, we've been working on this Game & Watch
You
system
don't have
as a
any other
special
Switch
item
games
to
planned.
help mark the occasion and reflect fondly on the earliest days of The Legend of Zelda. It will come with the first game in the series, The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and the Game Boy version of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening game, as well as a special
I actually like
version of
the
Game & Watch
HD
title
remake of
Vermintide,
Link's Awakening for the
starring Link
Switch. I
as the
thought that
playable
looked
character.
awesome.
So that's 4 games on one system, from longer Legend of Zelda games to the pick up and play
The
game
one
of
on the bottom
Vermintide.
right looks like a Game & Wario micro game.
In addition,
That's probably
regarding
what the best
watch
thing about
functionality
this
for the Game & Watch system, we've added
Direct
a
was the
playable clock
WarioWare
based on the Legend of Zelda,
and the Metroid Dread.
and an interactive timer themed after Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link.
Why is there a clock?
You can play with
just
both of
a little
them by
bit.
taking control of Link. We hope you'll enjoy playing this Game & Watch
Cool.
system whenever and wherever you'd like. All right, here's the last thing we have to show you. This is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yes! This is what I
2
was
years have passed since we first announced this game, and
excited.
we've been unable to share anything with you in that time. However, development has been steadily progressing. For today, we've prepared some new footage to show a bit more of the game. Please take a look.
Let's go. Been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this day. Breath of the Wild was an amazing game, so a sequel? Nice. Oh my god. Did Monolith Soft help with this one too? Oh, that looks sick. Oh, it looks beautiful. Oh my god. Oh, thing happened. Did Ganon? Bro, that looks sick. Not gonna lie. Is there gonna be a release date? I expect maybe 2022. Yep, that's what I expected.
So, what did you think?
That was
this time
awesome.
around, the setting for the adventure has been expanded to include the skies above Hyrule. We'd like to ask you to wait a bit longer. We're aiming for a 2022 release, so I hope
Aiming
you'll look
for it.
forward to it.
Probably released the holiday season 2022.
How was that?
Yeah, it
That's
was a
all for
fun
this
direct.
Nintendo Direct. We are diligently continuing development on a number of
Yeah,
other
not
games
not
we
not
didn't
bad
show
at
today.
all. Despite
I
what
hope you'll continue
I was
looking forward to
saying,
what's in store for Nintendo Switch.
I may not have reacted
Thank you for
that
watching.
excitingly, but that's just me. All right, so that's the end of the direct. They're gonna go to the Treehouse. We're not gonna watch the Treehouse because I don't really care about it. So yeah, Some of the big things that occurred: we got a new Smash fighter, Kazuya from Tekken. That's hype. We got a new Metroid, like a Metroid 2D game called Metroid Dread. No news on Metroid Prime 4, but I completely forgot about Metroid Prime 4. What else? A new like Mario Party thing. That's fun, but I just expect to be let down with that. And no, like Nintendo Switch Pro, which a lot of people were talking about, but I was like, they're not gonna release it, so I knew that wasn't gonna happen. The WarioWare game is probably what's most exciting. Actually, Breath of the Wild 2 is what I'm most excited about. But yeah, not much to write home about. Decent direct. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be my reaction for this. How many dislikes does it have? 1.1K. Not bad, not bad. No Splatoon 3. I'm surprised about that because they announced it. I think that's a trend that's been happening recently. They announce games and then they don't talk about it for like years, and then suddenly they're like, oh, it's coming out. Yeah, Mario Kart 9 is something that I was like, nah, they're not gonna do Mario Kart 9. Yeah, I'm sad there's no new Xenoblade game, but hey, what can we expect? So yeah, I guess that's gonna be the I can't speak. That's gonna be the end of this reaction. Decent direct. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.